land away from other human beings became really important to me. In 1988, I bought 70 acres of land for 18 grand. So I was very lucky on that. It's worth 2.4 million. But it's worth nothing because it's not for sale.
Yeah.
So, and what? You own. You're just cares that you're going to die. You don't own. No one owns. It's a stupid idea.
It's just an idea people get caught up with, though, and it's bred into certain societies.
Mind you, they can't throw me out. The first thing I did, when I bought, I couldn't believe it. I went to 5 land tribunals to get that property, and as soon as I couldn't believe that someone like me could be caretaker of my own jungle I've got, and a mountainside, and pasture land as well. I never thought something like me could happen to someone like me. I remember when I finally got it, but I walked into the property, and the first thing I did was take a piss. It's a beautiful thing. Deserted beaches. It's fucking great. Mate, you should come.
Very nice.
Hey, I mean,
you should find out address, mate.
Hey,
Anytime you want to move on,
you come fucking do a job for me, you motherfucker.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
That's it.
We have parties on the boat, mate, over there, fishing. Like big fuckers. Then we go diving, we pull up in all the beaches are empty, there's no one there. We pull up and then we get the reggae music out, get the little boat and come get all the lobsters we caught and all the fish, grill it on the beach, turn the reggae music up. What's wrong with that? The reason why they're doing the interview is that they've got other reasons. They don't do it. It's half the time they're not even doing it for a fucking interview.
Alright,
they just blagged it.
Yeah.
And they're the most interesting.
Bye-bye.
They've gone on to be really sort of artists that I've worked with, or people that have come up. I've gone on to do other things with in my life. So you never can see where it's leading. I mean, you might actually get the fucking balls to get on a plane and come to the island in New Zealand and see what it's like there. You know? And so we're creating reality all the time. It can lead to all sorts of places. I've met people at certain times of my life they're doing nothing, and then 4 years later they're top of a fucking company. They go, why don't we do this? Or why don't we go and do that? You know?
But that message was always in your stuff, so that's why there are people who have grown up listening to all of that. I think it's different, you know, you had possibly more inclination to education than most of your fans, so we kind of looked at what people like you have done, and that makes us want to do something. It's true what you said earlier, it's very true.
Well, us is us as well, man, because...
Sorry to interrupt. I'm just
yes.
thinking, if you do want to go to the pub, we've only got about 15 minutes till the next one.
Point taken. Every member in Killing Joke sees themselves as if you like, a fan of Killing Joke. We don't see ourselves as... Yeah, we're part of Killing Joke, but we also see ourselves from the outside of it. And we only see ourselves as gatherers or fans. I think fans is insulting. I think that we call them gatherers because we're gathering knowledge all the time, and that's the idea of a gatherer.
Right.
And so I don't see there's any difference between you, Paul, Geordie, myself, and you three. No, I don't see any difference. The fact that we play in it is by the by. We love Killing Joke. It means something very different to us. It's our total education. It's our total further education. Killing Joke. It's much bigger than, it's not just a band to us. It's been our way of living. You know?
Yeah. I think that's the thing that's different though. I mean, apart from the music being what it is, but it's that mentality that I think has separated you from a lot of bands over the years. I mean, most bands, they do take it as a day job, and you can see it in the lyrics, in the way they approach, in the seclusion from the fans and all of that sort of thing, you know. And Killing Joke has never been that way. It's one of the punk bands that stuck to its guns, really.
Well,
isn't it?
normally, the rule of thumb is this: is if they've got the balls to actually come and say hello, they're in.
That's nice. Yeah, we're a little bit daunted early on, mate. We're a little bit daunted early on.
Because the reality is not what you think. It's more than you think, but it's not what you think. I mean, they're such a good, interesting bunch of guys. My lot. Nest of vipers, mate.
Yeah, I met a few of them, yeah.
Yeah, when one person leaves the room, the other three are definitely talking about that one person.
Yeah. Even
That's
with youth, I always thought youth was like a chilled out one.
Anyone who leaves the room, if there's three people there, you guarantee what the conversation's going to go to. It's like that.
Real mates, proper mates.
Yeah, real mates. But if anyone, there's unity when anyone else comes at us, everyone fucking goes for the throat. Right? It's funny our links with crime. I mean, with criminals and organised crime, it's been there all the way through, and yet no one has knowingly broken the law. We think about smoking a bit of dope, I suppose, but no one's really broken the law in Killing Joke. But we've been surrounded by organised crime pretty much all the way through, and enjoyed its protection.
You had to do anything for it?
Huh?
Had to do anything for it?
No, it's just always been there. I don't know how it happened that way. Paul was remarking on it the last time I saw him. Really, really strange things. I lived with an arms dealer after I finished squatting here, and I had to get an Australian wife for this fucking arms dealer. He wanted one for 100,000. And we had to get him married off in fucking Athens and get him to Australia. I mean, fucking funny shit. Geordie walked into a room and he was looking for his toolkit, and there were three guys in there with Geordie's toolkit with all these M16 rifles and hand grenades in there with Geordie's toolkit going into it. And they had a word with Geordie, telling the story, and put a gun in his mouth. Saying that he was just talking about a story to take the cash off them, like this.
Fuck. So you still get it now? Do you still have friends like that over here, or?
Oh, everywhere.
Yeah.
But now it's I've got friends in the secret police and everywhere, or whatever, in all sorts of different countries. Punk rockers, you see, they've all grown up, and some of them are in the most funny places. Yeah. We've got government ministers, Freemasons, oh God, people from every walk of life, doctors, nurses, they're all gatherers. You don't know them until you wouldn't know looking at them. Heads of state even.
Really?
Yeah.
Any names?
No, I can't. we're a network though, and if you ever want to find someone, the gathering is the way to do it. We're a network.
Strange concept.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, you guys have to come out to Paris for the ceremony.
When is that again?
It's the 27th of September. Killing Joke's playing the evening, and you can all come as my guest.
Really?
Yeah. And I get knighted in the afternoon. And then the funny thing is my eldest daughter is the first time she's met her grandmother. You see, that will be, and her sisters. So that'll be a bit different.
And then a gig in the evening.
And then a gig in the evening.
Brilliant.
So I couldn't offer a more different day than that. But please, if you want to come as my guest, you are absolutely welcome.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Fucking hell,
Have a good day. But failing that, come over to the fucking Amsterdam gig.
What's that one?
I don't have a look at the tour dates, but that's always good fun. That's a great gig, that one. Milky Way. There's too many pleasures in life not to fucking go for it, huh?
Yeah, that's for sure. So how long are you out on tour for this time? Is it still mounting, still getting bigger by the week?
Next year's monstrous, but this year's. We only go to the top paying gigs now. It's quite simple. We cut out all the other ones. We have to fly and Paul over from the States for every gig. We all live in different countries.